feel pretty good. Enjoy the process of making the weight, and yeah, just feel good. Excited for something different.
Next.
Carter, same question for you. You mentioned last week that at this new weight class you spend less time late nights cutting weight. Does this mean, do you feel more energized or stronger on the mat now that you don't spend all that time possibly training, cutting weight?
Yeah, I don't mind training too much, so that aspect it's kind of whatever. But I just feel a lot better at the new weight class, so it's more exciting too. And over the years, I feel like our lineup keeps getting better and better. And so, I mean, we have guys like Levi that's pretty big, up 2 weight classes now. So it kind of just made sense for the team as well.
Next. In the back.
Thank you. This is for Cael. Obviously, a successful season opener. Drexel, especially in the first half, looked tough. How would you rate the way you guys wrestled today, and also the way Drexel came out and competed?
Yeah, I thought Drexel did a really nice job. I mean, Matt Azevedo's a great coach, and they're just scrappy. A lot of close matches coming down to the end there early. So that's some good experience for our guys. Some of our guys, got chances to wrestle that haven't had a lot of opportunities in the past. So I think it's a great experience for them. But yeah, it's the first week of the season for us, so it's all just doesn't really change. But we just compete and see where we're at and try to get better. But yeah, I thought Coach Azevedo and the team, they look good. They were honest, especially like you said that first half.
Next. Jim Carlson right here. Megan, right here. Thank you.
For both you guys, was there ever a doubt that you would wrestle today, and what went into that decision when you could have the day off you wanted?
Yeah, there was no doubt for me. I just love to compete, and I think it's a great opportunity, kind of 2 lanes back to back, like a tournament setting. So I just wanted to make the most of that opportunity and just use it as a practice.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with Levi. I think training's fun, but obviously I think competing is the most fun. So I'd rather do this any day than Russell and Levi are one of those guys at practice. So and it's just fun too. We get to experience our fans and things like that, and just go compete, because I feel like your best training is when you're competing, and so it's kind of hard to mimic like that whole feel. So it's always good getting out there.
Next. Right here.
Cael, between last night and today, would you like to see this become more of a thing where it's kind of like an opening weekend between the Classic and the first home meet?
I don't know. I mean, we just kind of roll with the punches with the All-Star match. I mean, that's something that gives our fans a chance to be here and have to travel around the country. We don't have to travel to the event. It's an awesome event. Obviously, a lot of great matches. But it's a lot also, right? Because you don't know who's wrestling, and you're jumping into back-to-back matches. I think it's worked out. And is it something we're just gonna set in concrete? Probably not. I mean, that's just each year will kind of be dependent, and they might not want to host it here again. I don't know. I mean, it's not really 100% our call, but I think it went well, and we were happy with the turnout. We appreciate the fans coming. They did a great job for us, and we appreciate them being here today. Another great crowd.
Go ahead, Nate.
Carter, Levi, can you just talk about what it means to be part of this, you could say, murderer's row of your guys' lineup here for the second half of this, the lineup with, starting with Mitchell going up through you guys. Just talk about how that is, and maybe a sense of ease if, God forbid, something were to happen where you guys are down in a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think our whole team's pretty solid from start to finish and things like that. So obviously when it gets into the heavier weights, it's more exciting for me just because I know I'm about to compete soon. But other than that, I mean, I just feel like our whole team is pretty solid all the way up through, and I just feel like as the season goes on, we're going to keep getting better. So that's going to be the exciting part. So yeah, this is only our first one, or our second one now.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool opportunity. Like Carter was saying there, I think all 10 guys are murderers row. I just appreciate the opportunity to be a part of such a special team, and I like any time I get to watch our guys compete, because I know that they're going to go compete to their best, and I can really appreciate that. I know not everybody's always at their best, so every time one of our guys steps out there, I know he's going to give his best on that day. So that's something I'm very thankful for, and I don't think a whole lot of other teams have that. So.
On the end, hold on, Andy. Go ahead, sir.
This one's for Coach. What did you see out of Lucas Cochran today? I know a tech ball is really nice, but was there anything in particular that you took away from his match?
Yeah, I think he's been really good for a long time. I think he just kind of has really started figuring that out last year when he filled in for us and wrestled heavyweight and in the off season. So you just want to see them wrestle with a little confidence and enthusiasm. And he went out on fire and just did what he's capable of doing. So it's fun to watch him and see him do that. I mean, we see him every day, so it's not like a huge surprise to us, but it's great to see him have that opportunity and to go take advantage of it like that.
Andy, go ahead.
Cael, it looked like after he had to take injury time, Braden was a little tentative. Is that anything to worry about, him tweaking that leg, or is that just adjusting to some discomfort?
I think, I don't have the answer to that. I think he'll be fine. I think he's, if you're able to finish the match and he just had to, kind of wrestle through that, and we'll take care of it and make sure he's has the time he needs to get back to full speed if he's not full speed soon. But it's early November, so I haven't I don't think they've given him a full look yet, so we'll figure it out. But we have just Dan Monthly's a really good trainer, and pretty much what he says is gospel. I mean, he's not really been off ever that I remember, calling a knee or a shoulder or something on the mat. So if he says, you're good to go, if he gives me the look, then we know, at this time of the year, you're throwing the brick in and just kind of moving on. But yeah, we'll see. I can't really speak to it because I don't really have the answer. And if I had the answer, I probably wouldn't tell you anyways. But yeah, I think he'll be good.
Right here, go ahead.
Unfortunately, obviously, we didn't see Luke wrestle today. Kind of question for all three of you guys, but what have you seen so far from him this offseason in the room? And how has he grown into the group? And what can we expect for him the rest of the season, hopefully, when he does get that chance to compete?
Who wants to take that one?
I just think that I've noticed too, just like from my freshman year, you would think as each year goes on, you kind of lose some stars on the team, and then always the next year, as a team always gets better, and those freshmen just always step in ready to go. And just even last year, I mean, I feel like our team was pretty good, but I feel like this year our team's even better. And not thinking ahead, but I think even after this year, I think the team next year is going to be even better. And I just think that shows a good job that our coaches do to make sure those guys are always ready to go.
Anybody else?
I'll talk, answer on Luke. I think Luke's, we were really excited to watch him wrestle. I think probably a lot of the crowd was. But 25 is just one of those weights where they had two guys. I think they were both injured, and I know we figured everyone would be a little disappointed. But Luke's he's been awesome for the program. He brings in very positive energy all the time. Doesn't take a lot to make him smile. He's obviously an incredible wrestler, and we're super happy that he's in our program and will be in our lineup. Yeah, he's really a great kid.
One more here, last one.
Yeah, Cael, I'm sure Carter and Levi can touch on this too. Having Facundo and Van Ness actually fully back, what's that mean for you guys?
It means we have two really great wrestlers competing in that weight class, and when you care about both of them, and they both have the ability to go win a national title, it makes things a little tricky and complicated. But this is wrestling, so you get to kind of go wrestle each other and kind of decide who's going to end up being that guy. They're both awesome, and we love both of them. But yeah, it's just they're both competing at the same weight, and in the next little while they're gonna have to wrestle and see how that turns out.
We good? All right. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks everybody.